All right, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to another live session. I apologize for some reason my version. I haven't used the browser version in a while. So I was struggling to get this one going. So yeah, that is why because I've tried to restart, but it's not working. So I'm gonna use the browser version today, and then maybe I'll try and figure out why it's not working for later. So we are looking at the dollar index, and last week I spoke about potentially price rejecting from this area here, which was that previous week high, and we did get the reaction over on Friday, and then we can use this as an OTE level for a continuation to the upside. So we can use the drop that has just happened on the dollar index. The drop that happened here as a retracement, and then we will continue going up from there. So look for continuation to the downside on the euro and on the British pound. So British pound, look for continuation to the upside. On euro, we're looking for continuation to the upside. All right, now definitely I would want you to place your stop loss because today is Monday. Okay, so just get in, place your stop loss, let the market do the rest. So euro and GU, I think GU, I spoke about that too, that this to me is OTE. We are buying at the breaker on a daily over here, and then we should continue all the way back up again. So this is also to me a pullback, and we should see price continue going higher. All right, so that is that for euro and the pound. Euro pound, I think we might drop down here for maybe the low of the week, and then a continuation to the upside. So be patient, don't engage with euro pound yet. If you do trade it, don't engage with it yet. Wait for the gap here to be traded to, or even at least the Friday low. So here, the Friday low or the fair value gap, right, can be used as a potential low of the week forming, and then a continuation to the upside. Okay, so patience. Gold, Friday, this is where I wanted to buy. Had they come back to that level to go and attack the high, but they didn't, and then market open and they've already gone above it. So I would like to see today close, and then that will leave a potential fair value gap, which if we pull back to it, then we can use that as a entry launch pad to continue going higher. So gold, I don't think you should engage today. Let today close because we've gone above the previous week high here, that one, this one there, we've just gone above it today. So, and then last week high, so we've gone above two previous week's high. It can reject and then come down. That's not what I'm expecting, but it can. Therefore, just be patient. Let today close. When today closes, that will leave a fair value gap, and we can use the fair value gap as a like a PD array or a launching pad for the continuation to the upside. Okay. Crude oil, same thing. We just dipped into the gap, but I would like them to confirm that this is a reaccumulation. So if this is a reaccumulation, they will close above it, and once we close above it, that down candle will be activated as an auto block, and then we can get another entry for potentially this high. Okay, I've personally closed most of my entries. I'm left with just one, so I've only got one entry, and I'll be looking forward to add maybe one or two to it. So let's be patient and let this candle close above that, and then that will give us potential auto block entry for maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. Yes, this one right now is a little bit confusing. I still think they might go down, but with Friday's candle, because Friday I was actually short and I was expecting them to continue going down, and it came right back to stop me out. So I'm just gonna wait and see what today is gonna offer. Yeah, as long as this gap is there, I'm still looking for a move to the downside, but with Friday's candle closing above that, it might change the whole idea, and maybe they'll close above the gap, and then price will aim for up instead of down. So I'm gonna sit and wait and see how price is gonna behave itself inside this fair value gap. Okay, and I think you should do the same. At the same time, you can look for the 2:30 to 3 p.m. range and then use that as an entry. If price gives a move to the upside during the 2:30 to 3 p.m. range, then buy it. Okay, because we've closed above that. If it goes down, sell it, because we still have the gap here. So you can use that as a filter for a trade if you have to trade today. If you don't and you want to wait, like I am going to do, then by all means wait for today's candle to close, because Mondays are always tricky. Moving on to potential setups. Now, if you remember, the yen, I highlighted this area that price is gonna reject there and then go down. So on Friday, it did give a rejection here, and then during the New York session they broke down. So this actually gave a gap, and I went short there. I'll give you exactly where I went short. I shorted this down candle. right there with my stop loss above the high. And yeah, price just stay there till we close, and then when the market opened, we dumped down aggressively. I was expecting a follow through, but we pulled back. So this is a pullback, and we will continue going down. So expect dollar yen to also continue going down. And I think it's just reacting off from this fair value gap. So what I want to see today is price closing below 153.92. Okay, I want to see price close below 153.92. Okay, if we do close below that, then yes, we will be it's definitely, I think we will definitely come for this equal low. I've seen this several times. This is just engineered equal low. Instead of them coming for the low, they've engineered it. And in the past, what I've seen, which I have several screenshots of it, is usually they will come back to this high, to that low, range of 50% here, and then run down aggressively to attack the low. So I'm convinced we will come down, but since it's a daily time frame, sometimes it will take a little bit of time before it does it. If this was to be a lower time frame, we would have come for this ages ago, but because it's a daily, every candle is a daily candle, that is why it's taking its time. But eventually it was gonna come for this equal low. Australian dollar, on the weekly chart, I spoke about last week, right? I didn't want to see them close bearish, so it did exactly what I wanted to see. So what I'm expecting now is a continuation to the upside. This gap is still there, and like I said, as long as that gap is open, we will be coming for 0.71579. Okay, so that one too, you can definitely look for a trade idea. If I find one, I will let you know during the course of the week. Maybe this H4, but it's too early for price, so I'll wait for Tuesday. Okay, because then you can look for your entry. And then finally, let's go to the cryptocurrencies. So with the cryptos, we are still looking for lower prices. We are still looking for lower prices. As long as this low is there and the OTE level is there, I think that's what's going to happen. On the H4, we have a nice drop here, and I think that gap, now you need to be extremely careful, because sometimes they will build something like this and then go up and then come down before going up. Okay, so the drop that has just happened, it could be manipulation. The drop that has happened, it could be manipulation, but I would rather go with the sell than buying. So you're selling to go and attack that low there, coming in at 60,004. Then roughly the 57,700 level, then I'll be expecting potential reversal from there. Okay, so that is that for the Bitcoin. Ethereum, same thing. $1,757. Solana is not good in terms of trade entry, but if you are selling, definitely look for a sell, and hold it till we attack the 6750 level. XRP, not a fan of it yet. Hype, we are coming down gradually for the breaker, so hold on tight. We will get there soon, and then you can start looking for potential buys to continue going up. I feel like everything is it's like there's a synchronization, hard word to pronounce. I feel like there's a synchronization going on, right? Because this is coming down into an area of buying. Bitcoin is also shaping to go down, so yeah, just be patient. If you want to go short, by all means do so to trade to the breaker or the fair value gap over here. Chachki, that one too is being held with all the drop that is happening. That one is not dropping. Okay, with all the drop that is happening, that one is not dropping. So I think this one is being held, and like I said, that 0.000006356 is definitely going to be a target, so look forward for that one too. And then we had some movement on AI16Z. Let me bring that one up. As you can see, we had a big move, and then that created a gap here, and then they pulled back to that gap, and we also had another sharp move away from it, but it didn't hold. It came right back down. So like I said, think things are warming up on this pair. Things are warming up, buyers are coming in. So again, where we are is just one direction that it can go, which is up. All right, so engage as much as you can on this pair because it's very cheap right now, the cheapest that it can be. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go back to the currencies. So yes, Bitcoin, I'm sorry, dollar index, I would like to see it continue going down as I highlighted. Now we've got 8 minutes to go for this candle to close. Watch that candle. What you want it to do is close at least below this, which is 97.68. 97.68. If we close below that, which I think it will, that will create an order block here. Potentially the next candle will also close down, creating a fair value gap, and then you look for continuation to the downside. So euro, we'll do the opposite. You can look for continuation to the upside. British pound, same thing. And then gold, sit on your hands. Crude oil, sit on your hands. It looks like it might close above that candle, so definitely tomorrow we can get an entry for the continuation to the upside. Okay, and then ES, watch 2:30 to 3 p.m. range for your setup. Okay, so that is all I have for you for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you same time tomorrow for another session. Take care.